What? Where am I? What is going on? Hey, so it's me in the digital flesh. And if you know the channel, you probably noticed that I've had a bit of a rebrand. So yes, I have gone digital now. And oh my golly, let me tell ya, this was a trip, and not in my favorite rocket ship. Oh yes, and my old name is gone, so unfortunately for the people who liked my old persona design and old name, it is unfortunately for you Scrumbly now, or Scrubbabubsy, or whatever you want. So anyway, I've been stalling for too long, let's just get into the video. So, welcome to the sketchbook. Go to my last sketchbook video to see how I made the cover. Little self-promotion. If you read, there are also some warnings on there, which are there for a reason, so I gotta warn you. And this was my front page for number 14 of my sketchbook. That is Castor and Julian, my characters. Next, we just have some planning out for what was gonna be the cover, and a little bit of some Deadpool and Wolverine stuff, because the movie had just come out, and I maybe was a little obsessed. I started this on August 1st, by the way. Then we move on to my blood-bonded characters for a comic that I never quite made. That is Meryl Belcourt and Darla Belcourt. It is a single dad and his daughter. Cute, right? They're vampires. More drawings of them. And then we have a robot character based off of the song. I think it's called A Human's Touch. Don't remember. Then we have, a cringe little, I hate it, it's cringe, very cringe, as you can see with my hand movements. Thing with my OCs there. This is Seth, the character I made for my friend. This is Bill Cipher, a little bit of cringe there, but it's okay. Love Gravity Falls. And here we have some messy pages, random stuff. This is me. This is kind of an empty page that I messed up, so I put an eyeball on it with crayons. Some more OC stuff, that's Seth and Danny, and Lewis and Christian. Then we have some more crayon stuff, a rat man, because I love rats if you couldn't tell already. We also have just more of Meryl and Darla. I was obsessed with them for a while, so yeah. More random stuff. This is a bad page. I really just hated the pose and everything on this page, so yeah. Moving on from that, we have a water bottle and some little characters, including outfit planning for the characters you see on the next page here. Their name is Trin, but their nickname is Trinket, and a whole lot of stuff there. This is a comic. If you want to read that, then you can. So, yeah. Just pause on the things if you want to read them. I was gonna make this a full-fledged comic, but I never really did because procrastination and laziness. Next, we have a bunch of characters that I was gonna make for that world, but again, I did not pursue it, so we're just gonna pretend like it isn't there and move on. Next, we have more messy drawings that I made during school with my friends. There's Bill Cipher again. I am still in my Gravity Falls era. Never got out of it quite. Which you can see why this next page was his Pacifica X Tipper. Yeah, I was obsessed, so what? Moving onwards from that, we have some crayon drawings because I got my hands on them and then I couldn't stop. I don't like the green one, or a lot of them very much, but it was more of an expression thing rather than, being good. This was some spooky faces that I made from a thing I saw on TikTok where you put, a soul into a drawing. I think I captured it pretty well in the second one. Here's some more crayon drawings, boring stuff with words, blank pages. I was trying to draw Apollo because I love him. Some random stuff, more vents, whatever and whatnot. Some more crayon drawings, and then some facial studies. We have Castor down there with his hair braided. I love him. And then more Castor and Julian. I never stopped drawing them. Moving on, we have my theater teacher, and then more Castor. I love that drawing of him that I did. Very cute, very mindful, very demure. Next, we do have more characters for that world. The ones that Castor and Julian in are, so there's just a bunch of characters for that. Then we have some animal guts and stuff. Yep, some canine poetry, because I do love me some of that. I love poetry. Yippee, on to the next section of the sketchbook. We have some bug guts from a bug I squashed while it landed on my sketchbook. Here we have some Julian and Castor content, fun, kind of cringe, honestly. Here we have some Dogman and Petey stuff as a joke. I made Petey saying meow because I wanted them to fall in love. Don't judge me, okay? I was thinking about it. Here is some Julian, random scribbles. Oh, and here we have the beginning of Cringetober. So the first one was heterochromia. Very cool. Next, we had self-insert, so I put my little character into a Amazing Digital Circus thing. Yippee! His name is Skid. Here's a little comic that I made on the side of that if you want to read it. I also posted a short to it, so you will be able to see it with audio. Fun. More self-promotion. Here is some complex fit. I did a pirate. I did steal this from Pinterest, don't give me that. Here's Angel X Demon for day 4. And then for day 5, we have some MS Paint, which I was doing traditional, so I just did some scribbles. 6, we have Neko. I hated this prompt because it was so very cringe to me. And then I made this one, which I hated it more, but it's okay. It's fine. We're just gonna, okay. Moving onward from that. We have Tumblr Sexy Man, so obviously I had to draw the Onceler. Moving on from that, we also had Crossover Ship, so I drew Twilight Sparkle and Mordecai, obviously. Next is just some thingies for little videos I had that I made. I don't know if I posted all of these, but it was going to be YouTube Shorts, so if you want to check those out, go see my YouTube Shorts. I love self-promotion. Give me clout. Wait, that's not right. Give me money. Okay. And then here's more YouTube Short stuff. And then we had Fursona for day whatever it is. Day 12? 10? Day 10. This was Fursona, so there's mine, I guess. Next, we had Yandere. This one was probably one of the cringiest ones as well. So I copied, like, the 2020 things. Next is Niche Interest, so I did Will Wood. He's my favorite music artist. Next, we have Creepypasta, so I did Slender Man and Jeff the Killer looking extra preppy. Moving on, we have Candy Gore, so there's some of that of me. Yay. I wonder if you can tell this is unscripted. Anyway, here's more Cringetober. That's Prismo from when I had him and I was going to use him for this, but I did not. Here's Clown X Acrobat. This was not one of the prompts. I started to get really burned out with Cringetober, so I kind of skipped it out for a while, and I told myself I was going to make it up, which eventually I did, so good for me. More YouTube Short stuff. Go check that out if you want to. Then we have some character ideas and, like, plots, I guess, for a story I wanted to write. But guys, can you guess what I did? I did not ever make the comic. That's new. Anyways, so there's the powers. It was going to be, like, people in a band, all with powers. And this was, like, a bunch more people I was going to draw with, and, like, their powers and stuff. So I had to skip that. After that, we have more furry stuff, because I might be a furry, guys. Who knew? Then I went back into Cringetober, and we have some object head stuff. This is where I started to get very lazy. Here's some stuff with more OCs, because, of course, more OCs. This is a little cringe also, but, you know, cringe culture is dead, whatever. Pretend that isn't there. Next, more Cringetober, getting back into it. This is me trying to do Castor as Kunzite, the guy who's based off of Deadpool. Me as, like, a doll. I don't know. Got kind of lazy. Then we have Haneke disease, I believe it's called. Cool drawing, I guess. Next, more Castor and Julian, because I'm not obsessed. more Castor and Julian because I've never been obsessed. And then here is the persona that I remade that is for this video that I'm using right now. Nice. Because I just didn't like Prismo enough. I don't know. Whatever, it's chill. Then we just have more of that, and this is where we get to the last page. Yay! It's Castor and Julian. Wow. I don't really like that side profile I did of Julian, but like, it's okay. So, that's the end of that sketchbook. And booyah, new one, yay! This was me struggling to get the sketchbook out for, I'm not even gonna lie to you, 3 minutes. I'm not proud of that moment. Anyways, here's what I decided to do with the cover, and yeah. It's basically the same as the old one, but with different stickers. And here's what I did with the inside first cover, like, page, and, that's really the whole video. So, thank you for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed the video, and bye-bye.